Listen closely. Right now, you care way too much about what people think. You care about how they look at you, how they judge you, how they talk about you when you're not around. And because of this, you are living like a prisoner in your own life. But once you master the art of not giving a F about people, your confidence will explode, your aura will grow, and your life will finally become yours. Today, I'll break this down step by step with real-life examples, so you can finally stop living for others and start living for yourself. Step 1. Understand the prison of opinions. Imagine this. You're walking into a party, and suddenly your brain goes crazy. You're thinking, what if people notice my clothes? What if they think I look awkward? What if they don't like me? You haven't even said a word, but already you're trapped. That's the prison of opinions. The truth is, most people are not thinking about you at all. They're too busy thinking about themselves, worrying about their own problems. Realizing this is a first step to breaking free. Step 2. Example of the spotlight effect. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. It means you think everyone is watching you, but in reality, almost no one is. Let me give you an example. A guy spills a little coffee on his shirt before class. He walks in thinking everyone is staring at the stain. But the reality is, most people didn't even notice, and those who did forgot about it in 2 minutes. This is what happens in daily life. You think people care, but they don't. Once you truly accept that, you become free. Step 3. People forget fast. Think about the last time you saw someone trip on the sidewalk. You probably laughed for 5 seconds, maybe told one friend, and then forgot. That's how fast people move on. So, why let the fear of judgment control your life when the truth is they won't even remember tomorrow? Step 4. The cost of caring too much. When you care too much about people's opinions, you stop yourself from living. You don't wear the clothes you like. You don't post that video online. You don't speak up in class or at work. Slowly, you shrink your life down until you're just existing, not living. That's the cost. And the worst part? The same people you're trying to impress probably don't even notice. Step 5. Real-life example of breaking free. One of my friends used to be terrified of posting on Instagram. He thought people would judge his selfies, his captions, everything. But one day he just posted without caring. Guess what? No one said anything negative. Some people liked it, some ignored it, but he felt free. After that, he kept posting, grew confident, and now he runs a whole business online. That's the power of not caring. Step 6. Accept that you will be judged anyway. Here's the truth. No matter what you do, people will judge you. If you're broke, they'll call you a loser. If you get rich, they'll call you arrogant. If you're quiet, they'll call you boring. If you talk too much, they'll call you annoying. You can't win. So why even play their game? Do what you want, because judgment is guaranteed. Step 7. The 100-year rule. Here's a powerful mindset. Ask yourself, will this matter in 100 years? The answer is always no. Nobody will remember your awkward moments, your embarrassing mistakes, your small failures. So, why let them control your today? When you zoom out and think long-term, you realize most things just don't matter. Step 8. Practice small acts of not caring. Start small. Wear a slightly different outfit than usual. Say your opinion in class. Post a video online. Each time, remind yourself that nothing bad will happen. People will move on. This builds your mental muscle of not caring. Just like lifting weights makes your body stronger, doing small acts of indifference makes your mind stronger. Step 9. Gym anxiety. Many beginners avoid the gym because they think everyone is judging them. But here's the truth. Most people are focused on their own workouts, not you. Even if they glance at you, they forget in seconds. The only way to overcome this is to show up anyway. Once you go a few times, you realize no one cares, and your anxiety disappears. Step 10. Build your self-identity. When you know who you are and what you stand for, people's opinions lose power. If you know you're working hard on your goals, their gossip doesn't matter. If you know your style represents you, their fashion critique doesn't matter. Identity is armor. Build it and you'll stop being affected by noise. Step 11. Real-life role model. Think about Elon Musk. People laugh at his ideas all the time. They said Tesla would fail, SpaceX would fail, even his tweets get roasted. But he doesn't stop. Why? Because he knows who he is and what his mission is. That's why he's successful. If he cared about people's opinions, none of his companies would exist. Step 12. Stop seeking validation. The need for validation is a trap. You post something online, and if it doesn't get likes, you feel bad. But likes are not real. Approval is not real. Validation is a drug, and once you need it, you're a slave. The way out is to validate yourself. Be proud of your effort, your discipline, your progress, even if no one claps. Step 13. The power of saying no. One of the best ways to not give AF is to start saying no. No to parties you don't enjoy. No to favors you don't want to do. No to people who drain your energy. At first, they'll be shocked. Some may even get mad. But over time, they'll respect you more, and you'll respect yourself more. Step 14. A guy I know used to say yes to every plan. Even when he was tired, broke, or had work to do, he still went because he didn't want people to think he was boring. Eventually, he burned out. One day, he finally said no. At first, his friends teased him, but later, they respected that he had boundaries. That's how he regained control. Step 15. Focus on your mission. When you're locked in on your mission, you don't have time to care about opinions. A man chasing his goals is too busy to wonder what random people think. That's why successful people look unbothered. It's not that they never feel judged, it's that they're too focused to care. Step 16. Remember this. Out of 100 people, some will love you, some will hate you, and most will not care. No matter what you do. So, why waste energy on the haters? Focus on the ones who support you and ignore the rest. Step 17. Build inner confidence. True confidence comes from action, not opinions. Every time you do hard things, you prove to yourself that you're strong. That's confidence that no one can take away. And when you have inner confidence, people's judgment feels small. Listen, not giving AF doesn't mean being careless or rude. It means living your life without fear of judgment. Once you master this, you become unstoppable. People will notice your aura, your confidence, your power. But by then, you won't even care because you'll finally be living for yourself.